Welcome back guys to 101 Talks WWE 2K15, and on this video we're actually going to be going over and covering some details uploaded earlier today, but that time I was working off some German text. This time we've actually got the English version, so hopefully guys this time all of that brand new information and details are going to make a bit more sense on this video compared to the previous one. Now guys, after today's brand new information, we now know that 2K have made 2K15 much more realistic than any other previous WWE game. The guy that did the hands-on preview described the game as being very different, but in a very good way. So basically what we can get from all of this is that 2K have tried to make 2K15 as realistic and simulation based as possible, which is obviously great news if you're looking for a more realistic game. Anyway, it is said the gameplay this year is more balanced, better paced, and the weight of everything in the gameplay is much more like we would see on standard WWE TV. Now 2K15 features two new systems, including a new grapple system and a new stamina system. So let's start with the grapple system. With this new grapple system, you can no longer start the match and go straight into a bigger move such as a DDT. Instead, the game will force you into a brand new chain grapple system. Now guys, in this system, the superstars lock up, and it's described as starting the match like rock, paper, scissors, involving each player pressing appropriate buttons. So to me that kind of sounds like the system we had back on SVR 2006. If you guys have played that game, you will know exactly what I mean. And it is said whoever gets the advantage after that initial chain grapple gets into a better position, and from that position both players play what is described to be by IGN as essentially a lock-picking game, rotating the right analog stick until they find the sweet spot and holding it there to improve their respective situations. Now guys, during this time it is said the player with the advantage can land strikes and even wrench whatever body part they've got grabbed hold of. So to me, in all honesty, it just kind of sounds a bit more confusing, or maybe not confusing, but all just very different to what we're used to from previous games. But hopefully the gameplay this week is going to clear up any confusion and it's going to work as good as it sounds. But guys, it does seem this is all basically to make the game seem like an actual WWE match compared to a video game. So again, realism seems to be a key feature in this year's game. But it is noted, despite being forced into the chain grapple in the early stages of the match, you can still go for a strike or a running strike. So that's good news for anyone that was unclear of that. Another change in this year's grapples is that the four original starting grapples that we've seen in previous years are now gone from the game. Instead of those, once you're out of the chain grapples phase, you hit moves by pressing or holding the grapple button with a directional button, and then you go straight into the move rather than that initial grapple that we've seen in previous years. It's also noted that the limb targeting system has returned for 2K15. Now the other new system in 2K15 is the new stamina system, which the article states needs to be carefully managed in order to succeed in the match. So it basically mentions about people running around online to avoid moves, but states with this new system that's no longer going to be beneficial, because if you do that you're going to be punished by your superstar being so low on stamina that he won't even be able to hit his punches correctly. So again, much more realistic. I think that's good news as well for anyone that does play online. So again, this new stamina system is just another feature that's going to make this game as realistic and simulation based as possible. And hopefully guys, all this information sounds good in principle. Hopefully it's as good as it sounds. And like I said before, if you guys are looking for the new game to be realistic, then this game is sure to be the most realistic WWE game to date. And that is actually it for the information on this video. Like I said before, I know I did cover this on a video earlier today, but hopefully this time, since this time I did have the English text rather than the German translation, it's a bit more clearer and a bit less confusing for you guys. If you haven't seen any of my previous 2K15 videos today, I've got a few uploaded, including a concept for a brand new 3 Stages of Hell match. So if you want to see that 3 Stages of Hell match or any other of my previous videos from today, I'll be linking all of those videos in the description below, so please feel free to go back and take a look. As always, I'll be back tomorrow with some more daily 2K15 coverage and content, so make sure to check back tomorrow for some more brand new 2K15 videos. And until then, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.